So in this building there used to be Centar za socijalno delo Šiška, which would be translated as Šiška Center for Social Work, social welfare office. And I'm mentioning this because today we had news, not this office, they had moved several years in that direction, in the office building. One of today's news was regarding Maribor's Center for Social Work, Social Welfare, and apparently they have found out that assistant to the head of the center or director to the center was, let's say, taking the money that she shouldn't, basically embezzling the money. As an assistant to the main, to the director or the head or the I don't know what is the title of the main guy, the main person in the center. I think it's a director, or it could be just a head, but yeah, well, basically doesn't matter. So she stole at least 10,000 euros by transferring the money to her relatives. So as the assistant, she had an access to distribute a so-called emergency monetary assistance, and apparently she has been just sending this money to her relatives who were, not in need or entitled to such aid. So yeah, and of course so she was found out. She has already been dismissed, fired from her work. There is also a police inquiry in progress. But yeah, of course they said, that this incident reflects poorly on all workers, not only in Maribor but throughout the service. Small guy resting on a bench, but throughout the service, throughout the whole Slovenia. But yeah, if you remember, some time ago I talked about a kid who unfortunately died due to being left in the car during the heat wave. Well, the local center was found that they have done everything they could, but the person in charge of this specific case, he should contact the family more regarding their situation. So on one hand they are absolving themselves of any blame, but yeah, we could do something, but and then at the same time they're saying, yeah, but we don't have any legal measures to do anything more. In the latest case, just money was stolen. In the previous case, a life was lost. And previously also we had some, let's say, similar events. I think it was, in fact, one of the most known involved, I think even Šiška, definitely in Ljubljana. Tale pa ni za božat. So yeah, that case, two yappers. That case involved also one social worker who was basically in charge of finance for, I think it was like mentally disabled person. The person was not competent to take care of their own finance and such, and he was just taking their money. And there was, I think, also he sold like a flat and something like that. Quite a lot of money went bye-bye. And then isolated events, incidents. Then you are wondering, what is internal revenue doing? How is internal well, not surveillance, internal what would be, internal oversight is doing. Malo gor moraš pogledati. Liza, glej, gor, Liza, glej, ja, muca je. Kaj zdaj, reči nič? Daj nehi, ti si pa toliko jezna. Daj nehi, pa glej, ta je tudi črno-bela. Pa zakaj nič? Vide bi se lahko igrale. Ima tele stopnice, si to videla, ja. No, pridna si bila, Lizi.